Hello, welcome to the final of the Tuesday Sprint Series, the hybrids. It is tier 1 and we are at none other than the Nurburgring GP Strecker. My name is Darren Paul. I'm going to be talking you through all the action in tonight's race. What can you do? Well, a couple of things. First off, make sure that you're part of the conversation. Get involved in the chat. Everybody loves a good natter whilst they're watching Top Sim Racing. Also, in the comments, sorry, in the description to this video, make sure you are subscribed, you're joined to the Amigos Racing Team Discord. That's if you want to race, or if you just want to hang out with a bunch of like-minded sim racing fanatics. That is the place to be. All of the social media is there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the lot. We've got you covered here at the Amigos Racing Team. Now, we are a couple of minutes away, about 3 minutes away from getting qualifying underway. And what's all this about? Well, for the past actually a little bit longer than that, last 6 to 8 weeks, every Tuesday, some of the quickest drivers in the Amigos Racing Team have been driving door to door around these great circuits. We kicked off week 1, Big Willow. Round 2, we moved to Cerdanya Road Track A. Round 3, the Dragon Trail Gardens 2. Then it was a trip to Autodrome Lago Maggiore. Then Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa and Miyabi last week. Really entertaining race. And then finally, this week, the Nurburgring GP Strecker, one of the greatest racetracks on the face of the planet. And we can't wait to see what these drivers have in store for us. On the screen right now, these are your standings. There is a championship to be decided today. Now, ART Langster, 171 points. He is in a strong position. 11-point lead from Art Uber and RGF Damley, 12. Fourth is Cuzzy. Cuzzy had a great week last week, aka Ryan is bad, you know. And for the sake of ease for me, Cuzzy during the race will be known as Ryan is bad, you know. It's tricky when these people go by multiple names, isn't it? Willie D is in 5th. Those two had a great battle last week. Brett Rackett, who we are watching right now, is in 6th, 155 points. Tom Williams, 1990. In 7th, Lango, 666. Art de Jovis and Art No Hassle. They round out your top 10. Elite Digits is also on 102. ART Rabid on 99. He had a very good race race weekend. Race Tuesday. Last Tuesday. Digiblast for me, 57 points. Movil win, 51 points. Roadrunner Dan, 46 points. Urbe, ART Happy T, and Bradley Carter, 97. They round out the standings for the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints Season 4 Tier 1 standings. ART Happy T had the fastest lap last night in a team versus team race at the Nurburgring Nordschleife. GP Strecker. And he did a really fantastic job. What do we have in store tonight? Well, we've got 3 races. This is the touring car of the ART series, essentially. In these beautiful hybrids that they don't always like following each other in traffic, but these are great fun to drive, and we're going to see some great battling all race long. No tyre wear, no fuel depletion. It's just pure driving skill and speed. Standing grid starts. We will penalise if you jump the start, which has happened in definitely in tier 2, and I'll bet it's happened in tier 1 as well. The race format. So race 1, it is 10 minutes long. It's based on the qualifying session, which is due to start any minute now. Then race 2, that's a 20-minute enduro of sorts. That's reverse grid based on the race 1 results. And then final race 3, 15 minutes based on the results from race 2. The car that they're driving is the Mitsubishi Concept RX PHEV Evolution Vision Gran Turismo 2014. And it is an absolute joy. We refer to it as the hybrid. And that is what we will do today. So, we are driving around the Nurburgring Nordschleife. Yes. And we are driving around the Nurburgring GP Strecke, the GP circuit. My goodness, I keep doing that. I've got to stop. It is a whopping 5.148 kilometers. The lap record in full metal racing is held by one Max Verstappen in the Red Bull RB16. He set that in October 2020, a 1:28.139. Preposterous in its quickness. Our fastest time so far in this practice session, a 1:55.884 set by Ark Langster. A really, really solid time. In fact, that's not the fastest time. Fastest time goes to Willie D321 at a 1:55.209. So, seriously quick, lads, in this lobby. Everybody being urged to ready up because it is time for qualifying at the Nurburgring GP Strecke, the finale to the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Season 4 Hybrids. We are just about to get underway. It is our series leader, ART Langster. Dare I say that's a Gulf livery? Beautiful. So, Ark Langster is going to take us on board for a lap of the Nurburgring GP Strecke. They're currently in the Mercedes Arena, having navigated Yokohama S. Coming up is the second straight, second straight on the circuit, before they bomb down into turn 5, and then the short drag to forward curve. After that, it will be, well, let's let them get there. So the forward curve, and then the short blast downhill to the Dunlop Kera, the Dunlop hairpin. Again, potential opportunity for overtaking here. We've got a 15-minute qualifying session. And now it's the Michael Schumacher's. Very entertaining race circuit. Next is the RTL curve. Heavy braking zone. We've seen some overtakes here. Last night's race available on the Amigos Racing Team channel if you want to go and check it out. And now it is up past the Weinsteiner curve, past the Advan Bogen to the NGK chicane. Round the final curve to the Coca-Cola curve. Get hard on the gas over the line, and that is a lap of the Nurburgring GP Strecke, as driven by ART Langster, as he's out now trying to set his qualifying lap. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better there. Amika Vir, I've said your name correctly. ART, happy T. So confident in his driving that he hasn't bothered with one of those fancy down liveries. Says, I'll win this race rocking a white, black and red default livery. You love to see it. And he is quick around here. Like I say, set the fastest lap last night in the VW Golf GTI Mark 7. So obviously a very different class of car, different Very different car. But still. ART Langster setting the first fast lap, or he will be, as he's headed up round the Von Steiner curve, up to the Advanbogen. Again, looks a bit severe on the map, may look severe on track, but it is flat out certainly in these hybrids. We've got his race tracker on. We will have that off during the race. But it is interesting to see how these drivers, see how early he got on the gas there. Halfway through the Coca-Cola curve and he was on the gas. A 1:55.527 set by ART Happy T. I told you he's quick around here and he's in clean air. That's how these hybrids like to run. They do not particularly like running line astern. It does seem to upset them a little bit. So they do like clean air running. And ART Happy T, with a long time left, we've got 10 minutes left and 31 seconds. He has provisional pole. Move down the order. And go 666. Williams 1990. I think that's a new livery. ART Elite Digits. Again, let's just have a look at our standings once again. Cuzzy, aka Ryan Espagino. Need to remind you of that because I will be, should he race today, referring to Ryan Espagino. That's what his PSN name is. At the bottom of the standings, there's Elite Digit, tied 10th position in the standings, 102 points. ART Happy T, currently your pole sitter, he's down in 17th in the standings. So, once again, hope the audio levels are set up okay. In the monitoring, seems reasonable. Langster goes slower. He currently remains on pole. As ART Elite Digits getting a little bit, as we go on board with Brett Rackett, getting a little bit aggressive with track limits. Picks himself up a penalty. No penalty line in these races. In case you're used to dailies and used to the penalty line, there is none here. You just have to scrub it off during the lap. Again, if it's anything like the race that we saw last night, which you can check out on the ART YouTube channel, as Brett Rackett picks up a 1 second penalty, it might be difficult to scrub off. Some races, some rounds, it's easy to find opportunities to get rid of that penalty, but not around here. Around here is a fast circuit, on throttle a lot of the time, and a lot of the close, really close pack racing that we saw did not allow drivers to scrub off penalty particularly easily. Like I say, my name is Darren Paul. You can follow me on Twitter at AWedstouch, AUEDSTOUCH, should you want to do that. So, coming up towards the end of another lap of qualifying, we've still got 7.5 minutes left for these guys to set a really tough qualifying time. ART Happy T riding the curves on the NGK chicane. He's really desperate to try and set a good fast lap. That's really aggressive. He's out onto the gravel. Gets it back on the black stuff. What's his time? It's down 1.71 seconds. I do wonder how much of that was due to that really aggressive bit of driving at the end of the lap, as we've got a bit of contact Lango 666 being collected a little bit by Brett Rackett. ALT Happy T remains on pole. Willie D 321. Brett Rackett. Those are your provisional top 3 right now. That's AL2 Uber. That's a 156.697. Brett Rackett sets a fastest first sector. In the draft of Lango 666. Lango 666. American Brett Rackett looking to go up the inside. And this is always a tricky one, as that's another sector best for Brett Rackett. This is a tricky one because obviously both these drivers, they're just trying to set quick qualifying laps. And instead, they're borderline battling for track position. It looked like Brett Rackett was trying to have a run on Lango 66. And another fastest sector from Brett Rackett. Could this be the pole time? He drags outside now of Lango 666. Lango lets him go. Brett Rackett cuts the chicane heavily. Surely that's a penalty. We will see. It is. It's a half-second penalty. Such a shame. That was a great looking lap. And I doubt very much if that's still going to be pole sitting time. Willie D 321 goes provisional pole, a 155.004. That is huge. That is a huge lap. Beautiful Petronas livery. But that is an enormous lap, taking about a half second out of ART Happy T's previous best time. ART Elite Digits sets a 157.314. I really want to know how that Brett Rackett lap would have finished up if he hadn't have unfortunately cut the chicane so badly. We're all right on board with our provisional pole sitter. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Multiple race winner in this series. Looking for more of the same today. Through the Michael Schumacher S's. We got 3 minutes 51 left in qualifying, so probably about 2 laps for most drivers. A reminder of the standings. It is close. Very close. That top 6 in particular. So any of them, as the lap just gets away from him. Any of those top 6 could be looking at championship come the end of the evening. T Happy T out there on the Racing Super Softs. Okay, and that was his preferred line last night again. Take the exit out of turn 4 about as wide as you can. Down the forward curve. It's ART Rabbit. Set to 156.010. That's good enough for provisional 6th position right now. And had some real great battles the other day. Willie D, the time to beat. ART Happy T sets a sector best time for him. Keeps it clean over the Michael Schumacher S's. ART Happy T. Road pretty much to himself right now. And in that unliveried Mitsubishi. And GT Sport drivers so proud of their liveries. Ordinarily. He rounds the final corner. The Coca-Cola curve. Is it going to be enough? It is close. Close to his fastest. He's consistently lapping in the 155s. So really good stuff. Brett Rackett in third position. 155.750. So 200ths of a second back. RGF Demel up to fourth position with that qualifying time of 155.804. Our race pole sitter provisionally still sat in the pits. He's pretty confident that nobody is going to be touching that lap time, and I think be impressed to see anybody do that. What a livery, RGF Damley. That is quite something. Again, lets it get very wide on the exit of turn 4. Doesn't seem to be getting penalised. Not even with the latest tail update. He is coming up on ART Uber. Check in with ART Happy T. Coming down the Coca-Cola curve for the final time. And he will set a session best for him. 155.396. Taking a chunk out of Willie D's time. Brett Rackett remains in third. RGF Damley. What can he do? Brett Rackett, has he done enough to secure third position? RGF Damley's got a tow from ART Uber. ART Uber gets right out of his way. Can he do it? He cannot improve on fourth position. In fact, that lap was a little slower than his previous best. Clearly, RGF Damley capable of wheeling this thing around here pretty quick. ART Rabbit comes across the line. 156.331. Looks good enough to 6. And I think that might just well be our grid set. Delete digits on the world's longest outlap. Besides a trip to the dirt, what he would like to do. So, Willie D, 321 will be your pole sitter for race 1. 10 minutes and the Nurburgring GP Stracker. Confirmation, Willie D, 321, ART Happy T and Brett Rackett are your top 3. We get ready for the final race, the final set of races in the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Season 4 Hybrids. 10 cars and a championship to be decided. The points leader, Art Langster, down in 5th. 4 red lights at the Nurburgring. And we are racing. And it's Willie D, 321, ART Happy T, both with good clean starts. Brett Rackett also started quick. Will they keep it clean through the first corner? There is contact. Looks like Brett Rackett and ART Happy T And Willie D is just going to drag away into the distance already. Enjoying the battles that will surely be behind him. Looks like everybody got through okay. Tom Williams, 1990, bringing up the rear. Willie D, 3-2-1, ART Happy T, Brett Rackett, as they qualified, currently as they are racing. We're going to go on board with Brett Rackett. For the first time, heading down to the Dunlop Kera. Not looking for anything silly. ART Happy and Willie D, 3-2-1. There is contact between the two. Nothing. No penalties, nothing dangerous. Just one of those things that we see in racing, sim and otherwise. We're going to move to our race leader. Willie D, 3-2-1. Around the RTL curve. Up to the Wernsteiner curve. That short drag. Flat. Barely heavy braking. And already, my goodness, that's the NGK chicane going around the Coca-Cola curve. And we already have our first lap almost in the book here at the Nurburgring GP Strecke. And it's Willie D, 3-2-1. Then the fastest lap, a 1:55.039. And again, they like clean running as Brett Rackett's got the run. Brett Rackett, what can he do? He's got ART Happy T. And now Damley, he wants to get involved. Can ART Happy get it back? Doesn't look like he can. We go on board. He's looking for any kind of opening, but I don't think you're going to find it in the Yokohama S. Sorry, the Mercedes Arenas section. And now Brett Rackett, he's going to go and try and pull in Willie D, 3-2-1. Beautiful bit of driving. Let's go to the replay. So what happened? ART Happy T. Looks like he just got outbraked by Brett Rackett. And then away Brett Rackett goes. So, Willie D, 3-2-1. Brett Rackett, ART Happy T. RGF Damley, top 4. Art Langster, he's in 5th. Again, your standings leader. And he just needs to keep his nose clean effectively. He can get good finishes. He doesn't need to win all these races. He just needs to be thereabouts. As the top 5, they've got themselves a 4-second gap to ART Uber. And it is penalty central in the midfield. As he's got ART Rabid all over the back of him. ART Rabid with a penalty on him as well. There's a little bit of contact there. A bit more contact. As we're going round the chicane to finish. As Brett Rackett, he's got the position. He's got the move done. On ART Happy T, but it's Damley who has gotten the lead. Let's see if this replay shows us anything. It does. Oh my goodness, he gets them both in one. That is some fantastic driving from RGF Damley. Saw an opening, went and got it, and ART Happy T, he's down in 4th. Langster still battling with them. Damley in 2nd. Willie D way up the road. 2.1 seconds to the good. But right now, this is where I think the most meaningful, no disrespect, battle is happening right now. But my God, I think this might be the most fun. Again, lots of penalties. We're too wide. Heading towards the Dunlop hairpin. This is the best of the rest. ART Uber. He's trying to get away from ART Rabid. He's got Lango behind him. Let's go on board and look back. Unchanged at the top of the field. Willie D, 3-2-1. RGF Damley. Brett Rackett. Top 3. We've got 4 minutes 50 left. Race 1 here at the Nurburgring GP Strecke. Remember, Race 2, reverse grid. Based on the results of this race, ART Rabbit trying to reel in Uber. And they are 5-6 seconds behind the leading pack now. ART Uber taking it carefully over the chicanes. Doesn't want to get a penalty. Doesn't want to do anything silly. ART Rabbit, though, he is driving aggressive. Can he get him this time by? Is he going to go for a move here into the Yokohama S? It's a heavy braking zone. No, not this time. Not this time. As Langster remains in 5th position. Brett Rackett, RGF Damley, Willie D all in the top. Check in with our race leader, Willie D. 2.5 second plus advantage. He's doing wonderful bit of business. Attack position, Damley. Brett Rackett in 3rd. He's got ART Happy T all over the back of him. Damley actually not as far away as I first thought. Langster's got himself a penalty, but he's dealing with that. And they're not even in sight of ART Uber. He's 6.4 seconds down the road. 2.5 minutes left in this race. ART Langster. Is he too far back? Gonna have to be a little bit drastic, but he doesn't need necessarily to win these races. He's already got fantastic standings, fantastic points haul already. So nothing silly required from him. Willie D 3-2-1 leads the race. 2.5 second gap to RGF Damley. Brett Rackett showing him he's there. I don't think there's any real intent just there. Oh, he's gone for it on the inside and he's collected him. He's, well, great driving from Damley. Clean driving in away from Rackett. He knew there was contact. He knew he effectively pitted him. So he dropped out. He wasn't about to pick up a penalty. LT Happy T. He capitalizes on that mistake. Let's go and take another look at that incident. As we're coming down, Brett Rackett, he thought there was a gap there. Damley turned in a little bit late. But Brett Rackett, he doesn't want to be in trouble with the stewards after this race. Happy T and Damley. Away they go. Still ahead of Langster. Brett Rackett hanging it a long way off the grey stuff. We're in 2. Went a bit early there. We're into the final minute of racing here at the GP circuit at the Nurburgring in the Eiffel Mountains in Germany. Willie D's lead up to 4 seconds now. And again, a large part of that time, about 2 seconds of that time advantage, is because of the move. ART Happy T. He thinks he's got a run. He thinks he's got a chance on RGF Damley. He knows that he should actually have another lap after this one to get a move done. But he wanted to set him up. He's looking up the inside around the Coca-Cola curve. Is that going to open up things for Brett Rackett? Will he go for it down into the Yokohama S? RGF Damley very nearly lost second position to Brett Rackett. Brett Rackett, ultimately, he's the one who lost out. Now it's Art Happy T looking to gain a position. Not this time. Not this time. He goes onto the outside line. That's what he likes. That's where he's most comfortable. You can't win a race at that corner, but you can certainly lose it at this stage in the game. Final 2 minutes. But this is the final lap. Where's Brett Rackett in all this? He is right on the tail of Happy T. And in fact, Damley has done a great bit of business there. He's got himself away about half second. That can be reeled in quite quickly. Just a mistake. And ART, Happy T, will capitalise. That's a lot of the gravel up just there. We're going to stay on board. ART, Happy T, probably about to the finish. This is our battle right now. The top 5 could all be very, very different, as both ride a lot of that curb at the Michael Schumacher S. Heading up to the RTL curve. As he goes for it. He's gone for it. Has he got it? Not this time. Not this time. ART Happy T. All over the back of RGF Damley 12. This is great driving. Both of these drivers. Competitive. Elbows out, but clean enough. Damley, that is the widest hybrid you've ever seen. Onto the brakes. It's into the chicane. Anything silly. Both of them riding a lot of curve. Oh, that is good. Damley was able to get the power down early. Happy T's trying to shorten the corner as much as possible. As Willie D crosses the line. He's the race winner. And Damley's celebrating down the straight. He's in second. ART Happy T is in third. Brett Rackett and Art Langster come across in 4th and 5th. Uber will take 6th. Lango's 6th. ART Rapid is in 8th. They are your standings after race 1. Congratulations to Willie D. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic racing. Well worth the victory. So, getting ready now for race 2. It'll be a couple of moments. Whilst they make updates to the grid. Of course, it is. Oh, what was I saying there? It's a reverse grid based on the standings of the last race. Chris Brookett says, loud and clear here. Oh, thank you very much. Struggling tonight. Tough race. Tough race. Guys battling out there. Great racing there. ART Langster. In the comments. And you can join them. Get watching. Press the spectate again. Doesn't want anything to go wrong. So. We are a couple moments away from race 2. It is 20 minutes. It is reverse grid order. And oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, the grid order is being set. It will be Elite Digits to lead off pole. Second will be Toll Williams 1990. ART Happy T in third? I'm not too sure. SE Rabbit. Tango 6-6. We'll see. We'll see how they end up lining up. So, just waiting for the grid to be finalised. In the joy of online lobby racing, you gotta depend on people to lobby up. And Willie D, 3-2-1, ever the professional. Trying to get himself out there for a little bit of practice. Got practice going down the pit lane. So, here it is. Reverse grid, 20 minutes. Nurburgring GP Stracker. It will be ART Elite Digits and Tom Williams, 1990. They've got row 1. And the purple beast. Driven by ART Elite Digits. You'll have the outside line. 4 red lights on here at the Nurburgring GP Stracker. We are racing! Race 2. And it's Elite Digits. Great start. He has been able to pull away very nicely. There's a lot of cars trying to navigate this corner. There is a little bit of contact. Oh, that is robust. As Brett Rackett forced to take to the outside, but he's got it back under control now. We're with ART Uber right now as Elite Digits. Rabid. It is Rabid. In now overtaking as ART Elite Digits is up the road right now, but the mid-pack is absolutely where the battle is. ART Elite Digits doing a great job. Willie D, 3-2-1, still at the back. I say that because he's an incredibly quick driver and good off the start. Tom Williams, 1990. Oh, he's going for the overtake on Rabid. And it's opened up an opportunity for Lango 666. Bit of contact. Uber is there as well. Tom Williams holds the position. But that is great news for Rabid. He's able to get away just a little bit on this lap. The opening lap. 20-minute race here at the Nurburgring GP Strecker. We got one more after this. And then that will be the season done. And I can't quite believe that. As Brett Rackett looks like he's lost out to ART Uber. Let's just dive into this battle. Oh, ART Uber defending. He's got an absolute train behind him. Surely Brett Rackett is going to burn by him in just a moment. We'll go on board. He's got the inside line. Outbraked. Heavy braking. And he's gone over. Surely a penalty. We will see. We will see. And it is. It's a half-second penalty. He's able to scrub off 2 hundredths of a second already. So that's good going. ART Elite Digits. Going to lead us for a second lap. Set the fastest time. 1:57.789. He's got Rabid behind him. Tom Williams. Lango 666. He's looking for a move on Tom Williams. Tom Williams using a lot of the asphalt. 666. He's got the inside. It's a little bit of a bump. He just seized for a second. But Tom Williams, 1990. Looks like, oh, they're side by side. They touch again. Lango's got the inside. Tom Williams is hanging on the outside. This is great driving from the pair of them. Brett Rackett's looking like he wants to capitalise. He does. They go by, and again, more contact. This is outrageous driving from these racers. Brett Rackett now. He thinks he's got something on Lango 666. He does. He's got the inside. Tom Williams is fighting back at Lango as well. And behind them, Langster. He's got himself up into 6th position. Brett Rackett's now got a 1.2 second penalty. He needs to scrub that off, or that will be added to his overall race time. But that was a tough bit of driving. And it's not over yet. Lango 666 still on Brett Rackett. Elite Digit still leads this race. Tom Williams goes very wide. Still got Langster behind him though. We're on board with Lango 666. Oh, no we're not. We're going to a replay. And just see how he got it done. Just goes up the inside of Tom Williams. And then what happens? Brett Rackett following his lead. Tom Williams actually contacted with Lango 666, and that is what allowed Brett Rackett to come in. So it unsettled Lango, and it did let Brett Rackett in for just a moment. Lango dropped back. Let's go on board with Tom Williams. What did he see at the front? Brett Rackett and Lango 666. Absolutely hammering tongs. Lango did not go for the move that time, and that's where Tom went a little bit wide. He's down in 6th now, lost out the position to Langster as Elite Digits. He leads us for another lap. Still, ART Rabid all over the back of him though. Fastest lap of the race, 1:56, and it's looking like ART Rabid. He is the one to watch right now. He's got the leader in his sights. I thought he was going to go for the pass there. They've got a 1.5 second advantage to the cars behind him. That's great, but these two start battling and defending. We say it all the time. It's going to allow Brett Rackett, who's a quick driver. It's going to allow Lango 666. It's going to allow the series leader, Art Langster, back into proceedings. And that could spell disaster for these two. Elite Digits and Rabid battling out for 1 and 2. Nothing silly there from either driver at the RTL curve. That's not the one that you want to be going for overtakes at. Now the very, very fast flat out section up to the chicane. Don't bother lifting at this kink. These cars have plenty of downforce. They are great fun to drive. What have you got, ALT Rabid? Nothing this time. And the gap is actually up to half a second. So good driving from Elite Digits. Able to get that lead a little bit safer, a little bit healthier. Brett Rackett, actually 1.1 seconds now. Brett Rackett, fastest lap of the race on 156. RGF Damley, 155. That is huge. That is very, very quick. But where is he in the standings? He's not in the top 8. He did start the race in 9th position as ALT Rabid. Looking round the inside. And he's got the move done. But can he hold the position? No. Elite Digits had it coming out of the Yokohama S. But Brett Rackett is right back in things. Just 2.4 seconds behind. As ALT Rabid is trying to show Elite Digits he's there. But what's this battle done? It's allowed the very, very fast Belgian into things. Brett Rackett all over the back of ALT Rabid. He's going to have to defend. He can't defend that. As Brett Rackett drives on by. Great move by Brett Rackett. And now he's going straight after Elite Digits. What does he see? Oh, a little bit of contact. Just a little bit. He's got a 1 second penalty. That won't get anything there. Heavy braking. RTL curve again. Oh, Elite Digits. He's outbraked himself. The pressure. Is it too much? And surely Brett Rackett. Oh, a little bit of contact again. That's Rubbins Racing. And Brett Rackett, he is away. He's got the lead of this race. And let's see that again. So Elite Digits has it now. And the contact. But really, that was all about Brett Rackett keeping it cleaner. And in fact, Elite Digits falling back in the order. He's fallen back to 5th. That is tough. That is tough. He'd run a great race up to this point. Can he build himself back up? It's Lango up into 3rd position. He's looking for the outside on ALT Rabid. Can he get it? We go on board. Not this time. That's Brett Rackett. He's looking to drag away. Damley still with the fastest lap of the race on 155. 861. That is close to qualifying pace. Long time left in this race. 11:40. ALT Rabid in the sights of Lango 666. How much things can change. Willie D, 3-2-1. He's up to 6th. He did just about the same last week. Incredible driving from him. Again. The reason he's at the pointy end of the standings. And he's already got 1 race victory. Lango 666. Dragging away. Sorry, ALT Rabid is dragging away as Langster is looking for the move. He's looking for the inside. They touch. Not this time, Langster. The series leader, remember. And with Willie D bearing down on ALT Happy T, Langster wants to really try and secure a good finish. As Langster goes to the outside around Lango 666. Nothing doing that time. Brett Rackett remains your race leader. ALT Rabid, Lango 666. Art Langster, Art Happy T, they are your top 5. Willie D 321 is in 6th. He's got the penalty. Let's see what he can do here against ALT Happy T. Damley still has the fastest lap. Oh, this heavy braking for somebody. There's a bit of contact. I think Willie D's going to get a position done on ALT Happy T. No, he's still there. Great driving, ALT Happy T. Keeping it alive in a tricky part of the circuit, but he's overcooked it. But he's got the inside line on the exit of the arena section. And now they're bombing down to the forward curve. I wanted to look at a replay, but I daren't look away. This is great driving from this Tier 1 competitive, the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints Season 4 Hybrids. We are into the penultimate race of the season. ALT Happy T is now looking a bit racy with Lango 666. Brett Rackett, Rabid, Langster, Lango, Happy T. Your top 5. Ready 3, 2, 1. Just behind. And go 666. With the Beavis and Butthead livery. Still there. ALT Happy T all over the back of him, but he's not gone for anything. He's going for it now. No, just shows he's there. As they come round the chicane. Coca-Cola curve. The final corner. And then it's the home straight, the start finish. Willie D, 3, 2, 1. Surely this time he's going to try and put the moves on ALT Happy T. In fact, no. How the drag, the pull ALT Happy T's able to get. Now he gets into the dirty air. Can he get through? There's a little bit of side-to-side contact, but I think that's going to be clean as a whistle. ALT Happy T. Lango comes back at him. Lango's got the position. This is great news for Willie D321. Willie D321's trying to get in there. ALT Happy T's very wide. I don't think he's got the cutback this time. Lango's got the position. Remain in position. Oh, that's very wide through there. I think he'll be okay. We will see. ALT Happy T, though, he might not be, as Willie D is all over the back of him. Again, this forward curve, not the easiest place to pass. And then it's the Dunlop hairpin. Maybe an outbreaking opportunity, not this time. That is closed in. Michael Schumacher S's now. Now it's pretty much a drag race. Willie D 3, 2, 1. Gonna jump on board again. Again, there are replays that I want to go to, but right now this is good racing. This is the battle that we want to see. It's Brett Rackett, Rabid, Langster, your top 3. And they don't look like they're changing anytime soon. ALT Happy T, Willie D's all over the back of him. He looks like he's trying to get him this time on the Coca-Cola curve. Willie D, 3, 2, 1. Willie, do it. He's got the inside and he's got the move done. That's good. But now he's got Lango. Can he get that move done? He's looking to go up the inside. Late braking. Does he overcook it? He holds on to it. Where's Lango 666? He's lost out on position as well to ALT Happy T. Those two neck and neck as Willie D. That is fantastic, fantastic driving from Willie D. 3, 2, 1. Let's go and check out a replay. Started all of this. Willie D 3, 2, 1. It's around the outside. Sorry, the inside of the Coca-Cola curve. And then down the hill. Late braking. Brakes hard. Goes very deep into the corner. But is able to get it turned. And ALT Happy T able to capitalise. And then what happens here? Lango gets the position back. That's ALT Happy T. He is in 5th position. Willie D 3, 2, 1. Now, oh, as we just saw it, Rabid loses out to ALT Langster. Let's dive into that replay. What happened just up track? Langster Just gets the run. A little bit of a bump and run. A little bit of NASCAR strategy. Touring car racing in these hybrids. And he is through. Great driving. ART Langster. He's been working on Rabbit for lap after lap after lap. Brett Rackett remains in the lead. Langster, Rabbit, Willie D, ART Happy T, Lango, 666. They are your top 6 right now. There's Damley. He's got the fastest lap in the race. No points for that. Just pride. Fastest lap at 1:55.861. No change at this stage in the race. Remember, tyre wear and fuel wear is off. Brett Rackett slowly working on that penalty. Unless he's picked up another one that we've missed. As ART Rabbit, he is not giving up this chase of ART Langster at all. He knows he's got about 2.2 seconds to play with to Willie D in 4th. And ART Rabbit is a prideful driver. Shout out Daisy the cow. So it's Rackett, Langster, Rabbit, Willie D, Happy T, Lango. Top 6. Back, that's where we want to be right now. Lango, we're on board. Let's go outside. Change up a bit. Willie D. He's got Happy T. The back of him. Just over half a second down the road. He's got a 0.1 of a second penalty, so nothing major there. He can scrub that. Brett Rackett stays driving away from the field. 2:45 left in this race. So we are looking like 2 more laps around the Nurburgring GP circuit. Brett Rackett burns off 0.1 of a second. On the final lap, I would wager, assuming he doesn't pick up any more time, be a bit of a heavy break just before start finish, assuming he can keep this lead that he's picked up on Langster. He's done a really good job managing that gap. ART Rabbit. He has Willie D 321, 1.4 seconds behind him. Not an enviable place to be by any stretch of the imagination. ART Happy T going very wide. Lango. Damley, he's moved up a spot. He's into 7th. Good racing from him. Tom Williams, Uber, and Elite Digit still going around. Did a great job those opening laps. So the penultimate lap of this race. What is it about right now? Well, for Brett Rackett, keep it clean, nothing stupid. Langster, keep it clean, nothing stupid. Because if Brett Rackett makes a mistake, you're there. And that would pretty much surely be the championship absolutely sewn up. Probably not going to get confirmation of official champions tonight. But we will see what we can do. ART Rabbit is in 3rd. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, if Langster goes ahead and wins the next 2 races. Willie D, he's in 4th. ART Happy T, think he might like it. He likes his chances. No championship glory for ART Happy T on the cards, unfortunately for him. But he's quick around here. And oof, he'll want that 4th position. And again, who knows what's going to happen higher up the field. Because Willie D has got 1 lap to try and pull in ART Rabbit. Willie D has the fastest lap at 1:55.577. Go. Oh, ART Happy says the fastest lap at 1:55.470. Does Brett Rackett serve that penalty? Not scrubbed any time off. As ART Happy T taking time out of Willie D. ART Rabbit, he's going to now defend for his life. He's got 1 lap remaining to keep Willie D 321 behind him. Keep that podium. That is... Oh, that is going to be tough ask for ART Rabbit. Is he capable of that? I think so. Let's hope for his sake. That's Willie D 321. Absolutely all over the back of him. He sees in his mirror a beautiful Patronus livery. Oh, hard braking ART Rabbit. Again, huge defending job. Great news for Langster. Great news for Racket. They can just run their race. Get yourselves to the finish, lads. Let these guys do the hard battling. ART Rabbit. Defended hard against Willie D. Hard but clean. Nothing silly right now. The Michael Schumacher S's. Up to the RTL curve. Surely, surely not. We're going to go on board with Willie D. Not this time. Oh, a little bit of a nudge. Little bit of a nudge. ART Rabbit gets on the gas early. Gets off the gravel. That is just as crucial. Whereas ART Happy T? ART Happy T's going for the move. He's gone for the move. Has he got it done? And this is great news for Rabbit. No, couldn't get it done that time. So the chicane for the final time. ART Happy T, he's got it. He's got it done on Willie D. 3-2-1. That is massive. And what does that mean for ART Rabbit? As over the line comes Brett Racket. But let's go back to this position. Oh my goodness, Rabbit's got it. He's got the podium position. He's in third. As ART Happy T goes to fourth. Willie D. 3-2-1 is fifth. That is outrageous driving. Let's see if we can't see what happened there. Oh, it starts too early. It starts too late, rather. Oh, what a race. What a win for Brett Racket. Congratulations. Another win for Brett Racket. In fact, I say another win. Let me, if you'll excuse me just a moment. Say another win. I think this might be This is Brett Racket's first win of the series. So a huge congratulations to Brett Racket. Speedy Belgian getting it done. His first win, and he's sixth coming into today. He was sixth in the standings, which is awesome. All without a win. Just really solid, consistent driving. That's what's got him there. Awesome. So, we await now the final race of the season. 15 minutes. Based on the standings from race 2. So, Brett Racket, he will have the pole position. And the final will begin in 7 seconds time. No time to breathe. Time to rest. We are ready. That is your 10 to get today's final race. The season's final race underway. Thank you for joining us today. Don't go anywhere. 15 minutes of action from the Nurburgring GP Strecker. 3 red lights, 4 red lights. We are ready. We're underway for the final time in the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints. And Brett Racket has a very solid start, but Art Langster all over him. ART Rabbit, he's going to want to go for it. He splits the difference. He's going round the outside. Where is he? Oh, Rabbit. That didn't pay off for him. He saw a gap. He thought he could take it, but instead, ART Happy T, he's up into 3rd position. Langster has the lead. What a way to cap the championship that could be if he pulls it off. Surely he would be the champion of this series. Brett Racket is in 2nd. They've all gotten through okay. Brett Racket, Langster. What a battle right now. And it's Brett Racket who's come out on top. We're going to drive on board with Brett Racket. Langster, ART Happy T looking around the outside. He's been racing. He loves this circuit. He's quick around here. Who's going to win this race? Let us know in the comments on the YouTube. ART Happy T goes for the dive. Doesn't come off that time. Rabbit in 4th position. Willie D is in 6th. Langster, he wants this win, something furious. ART Happy T's got 2nd. Can he get the lead? Brett Rackett, they're side by side. They touch. They're still side by side. Brett Rackett does a great job. That's opened up the door for Langster. This is great touring car action. And we've got 13 more minutes of it this season. Brett Rackett's able to eke out a bit of a lead. Happy T, Langster behind him. Damley risen through the pack. He's up to 4th. As Langster gets the position, gets the move done on ART Happy T. He's got that spot for right now. But he's got a lot to do to catch Brett Rackett, who we know is quick. He's set the fastest time at 1:59.015. Oh, never mind. Damley up into 3rd. How did he get that position as him and ART continue battling? He just goes the long way round. Drags around the outside of him. Let's go back to live. He's still got the position. As ART Rabbit. He's up into 3rd position now. ART Happy's just behind him. Willie D. We've got 4 cars with a length of a piece of paper between them. In 7th is Lango 666. Right there. We've got a furious 5-car battle. Langster, he's trying to reel in Brett Rackett. Let's go on board with Lango. What is his view of this? The 4 cars ahead of him. Rabbit, Damley, Happy T, Lango. Willie D's in there as well. He's in 4th. Williams and Uber behind with elite digits as well. As he's looking up the inside, Lango is of ART Happy T. They're round the Vornsteiner curve, up to the Ad Van Bogen. Really fast part of this racetrack. There's no lift. They're not lifting off through here. ART Happy T. Just ahead of Lango. Lango sees an option. He's got to go up the inside this time. No. Falls in line with ART Happy T. I thought he saw something, saw an opening. As at the head of this field, it's Willie D and ART Rabbit. 3 wide into the Yokohama S, turn 1. But ART Happy T's right there. Damley's gone very deep, and that's cost him the position. Willie D 3-2-1. He's been able to get through there. And they're side by side, neck and neck again around the Mercedes Arena section. Positions changing every couple of meters. Oh my goodness, 4 wide for a second. 4 wide. And it's going to be Damley coming away with 3rd spot. This is incredible driving. Make sure you watch this back. Save those replays, drivers. You're going to be watching this for a long time to come. Willie D, he's in 5th. And we have 6 cars in an impossible battle. Let's just see what happened there. That was into the final turn. Willie D looked like he got the job done really well, but they just came back at him. End down the straightaway. Let's go on board with, let's see what Damley saw. Damley went to the outside. Got the move done initially. Went super deep into the corner. Got it back. Kept it. Well handled. Willie's on the outside of him. Where's ART Rabbit all this? He's just sat behind. Enjoying the show. No, he's not. He's going to get amongst it. As Happy T goes up the inside of him as well. And then Lango out of nowhere. Fantastic driving. All of those guys involved. Rabbit is in 7th. Your top 2 remain. Brett Rackett, Langster, Damley's up into 3rd position. that Happy T in fourth? It is indeed. We're going to go back on board with Rabid. See what he sees during all this. Oh, there's more contact at the front. Damley, Happy T, side by side. As they go around. Again, this is the most exciting race I have seen in GT Sport. And I am not exaggerating. This is insane. Damley gets ahead of ART Happy T. Willie D is still there. Lango 666. All over the back of him. This is brilliant action. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Let them know you're watching the series finale of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints. We're driving hybrids around the Nurburgring GP Strecker. Damley. He's got ART Happy T. That's who we're on board with right now. ART Langster. He's got the fastest last bit of race. 1:55.559. He's still in second position. And that should be enough for a championship victory. Oh, there's contact. Damley. Hard into the side of Happy T. As Willie D's all over it as well. My goodness. And that battle is right back open again. ART Happy T. He's lost out badly there. That contact with Damley, which is clean. It's just a racing moment, racing incident. But that opened the door wide for Lango and Willie D. And now Rabid. Oh, Rabid, what a move. ART Rabid just takes them all. And he moves up into fourth position. We've got to see that again. We will go and check it out once we are through all of this. Let's go on board with Lango. What is he going to see into the Yokohama S? That heavy brake in turn 1. That's going to take us into the Mercedes arena. He sees... Oh, ART Happy T. He's got to try and go for it. Has he got it? He's lost out. Lango has to Willie D. ART Happy T. Not able to get the move done that time. Inside. And that is good stuff. ART Happy T. Rabid. He's about to fall into the trap of Willie D as well. Lango not able to quite get on terms with these guys. Not this time. Let's go and check out that replay. What do we see? This is not where we want to be. As oh, that's where the contact came. And that's what opened the door for Rabid. So Willie D is in 6th. Rabid is in 5th. ART Happy T is in 4th. He's losing out on time to Damley. Let's go and check in with our race leader. And this is a battle. We're going to go on board with 2nd place Langster as he's reined in that gap. They've got 6 seconds on the cars behind. But Langster looking to go out with a bang. Looking to try and secure this championship with a victory. Willie D 3-2-1. He's got to win today. Brett Rackett, he's got to win today. Can Langster get a win? That would, I want to say, almost certainly guarantee him championship glory. Rackett builds that advantage. Langster has the fastest lap in the race. Not able to go faster that time. We have 5 minutes left. What a crying shame. I could watch this for another 5 hours. It looks like it's calmed down. Absolutely not. As Willie D just goes by. And ART Rabid has no response on that corner. What can he do around the remainder of the Mercedes arena? Let's go on board with Lango. Oh, sorry, Rabid. My apologies. We're going to go with Lango. Things look like they've settled down somewhat. We've had racing all up the field as we're within 4 minutes 20 seconds of the conclusion of this race. So a couple of laps left. Huge excitement from start to finish in this race in particular. I cannot wait to go and watch this one back. Let's go to the race for the win. Brett Rackett, half a second in front of ART Langster. Damley is in third. He's a ways back. He's not a factor with those two. All Damley needs to do is he just needs to keep it clean. Try and pick up a little bit more time. ART Happy T is still within striking distance. Brett Rackett, your race leader. To Art Langster, your championship leader. He's been picking up healthy points today, even if he hasn't been winning the races. Brett Rackett comes across the line. 3 minutes left. We're going to have 2 laps remaining here at the Nurburgring GP Strecker. And these two running their own race. Willie D is in 5th. ART Happy T, he's been able to build an advantage. And in fact, oh my goodness, where has this come from? He is dragged back Damley. Well, I did say Damley needed to get his skates on because he was within striking distance, and he was. ART Happy T, we're going to go on board. We're going to go with Chase. The power of the digital world. ART Happy T. It's right on the rear bumper of Damley 12. Damley 12 has driven a great set of races today. He's been really competitive, really racy. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to win this battle? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, press the bell, do all that good stuff. Help support Amigos Racing Team, bringing you this fantastic action. We're going to move up back to the front of the field. Art Langster, as Brett Rackett has been doing a fantastic job. He is eking out that distance from Art Langster, but you know Langster's going to have something special up in his pocket. 7 seconds, nearly 8 seconds is the gap as ART Happy T, he has the move done. As, oh, that's Willie D. That is Willie D all over Damley. Who's going to get through this one? Good news for Happy T. And the winner that time, very much Damley. As unfortunately Tom Williams has had a DQ. Great driver in this series, Tom Williams. Congratulations on everything you've done this season. Brilliant stuff. As Damley trying to get into the slipstream of ART Happy T. ART Happy T taking different lines around this race circuit. We're into the final lap. This is stunning racing. Damley all over the back of Happy T. Let's go on board. Again, the timer doesn't say, it doesn't confirm in the top left, but with just 35 seconds left, this will be the final lap of the race. It's do or never. Art Langster, he's a second back of Brett Rackett. That looks like that's going to be 1 and 2. But we've got a battle for third on our hands, my goodness, do we? And in fact, that looks like contact, not quite. Willie D321 is still there. Could he collect that third position, that third step on the podium? ART Happy T. Here again, said it before, say it again. He goes great around this circuit. He is super quick. RGF Damley's trying to set him up. We're going around the RTL curve for the final time. The Vorsteiner curve. Now it's a straight sprint up to the Ad Van Bogen. Check in with our race leader. He's coming around the chicane for the final time. And now the Coca-Cola curve for the final time. But this is where the race is right now. Damley, Happy T. Who's going to come out of this victorious between the two as we go to our race winner, Brett Rackett. Congratulations. Wins the final race of the series. But it's Damley. Happy T, who's going to get it? I think it's done. It is. ART Happy T comes away with third position. Damley in fourth. Willie D321 sets the fastest lap of the race. That final lap as well. A 1:54.974. What a race. What a great way to end the series, and another win for Brett Rackett. That is going to have made things very interesting. He led it from the pole. He ran a clean race. What an incredible, incredible end to the series. Who is your series champion? You're going to have to find out, unfortunately, in the official standings. They will be posted on ART Amigos Racing Team social media. But what a race. Phenomenal action. Everybody involved. Congratulations to all of the drivers. Congratulations to you at home for watching, wherever you've been, for taking part in this series. Brett Rackett took 2 of 3 of the final races. But I do think it's that man. I think it's ART Langster who is the champion of the series. And if that's the case, a huge congratulations to him. Again, we will have the official standings published very shortly. So, a breath after that. What an incredible set of races. Well, huge congratulations to Brett Rackett, winner of 2 races today. Huge congratulations to Willie D, winner of the opening race today. And of course, finally, that man who came in leading, and I think he's done enough to go out leading as well, Art Langster. On behalf of everybody at the Amigos Racing Team, a huge thank you for you joining us for all the races this season. Do you know what we're going to do? Do it all again in a couple of weeks' time. My name is Darren Paul. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Take care.